Hi there and welcome to Tech Life, a channel where I aim to review everything from selfie sticks to laptops to IDs for coding, video editing, software producing thumbnails, essentially anything tech related. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you have anything that you think I should review, please let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to review that product. In this video, I'm going to show you how to mass produce YouTube short videos. In order for a video to qualify as being a YouTube short, it has to be no more than 60 seconds in length, and it has to be a video that's made in the portrait mode. So let's get started. First, we'll have to decide what videos we're going to make. So the subject of the video, a quick search online, and you'll see lots of people making videos about interesting facts or health type messages, um, well-being type of videos. So on that theme of helpful facts, I'm going to make I'm going to produce about 30 short videos in relation to JavaScript, obviously because this is a tech channel, so I was going to keep it related to technology. You can obviously create your videos in whatever interest that you have. I would recommend that you pick a subject that you're actually interested in, so you might have a bit of background knowledge about that interest. Obviously, it makes it more interesting for you to make those videos. And so, as mentioned, I'm going to make 30 videos, but you can make as many as you like. The process is going to be totally automated, so scaling up or scaling down is going to be super easy. So once we've picked the topic, the next step really is to obtain the facts. So the facts about, in my case, is going to be JavaScript. So I'm going to have basic facts that are useful for programmers who are new to JavaScript, so beginner type tutorials. And we're going to use AI. We can use a number of different tools. There's obviously ChatGPT, there's Deepseek, and there's Gemini. I've had a play around with ChatGPT. To be honest, I've not had a great deal of luck with it. It's a bit clunky, it's a bit slow. So I'm gonna use DeepSeek, but you can quite happily use ChatGPT or Gemini to generate the facts. What we do have to remember is the output. The output of the facts have to be in a table form, and we have to pay particular attention to this. If you get this wrong, then it's going to be a pain in the neck. Really, you're going to have to probably redo it. So we're going to have 8 facts in 8 columns, and each row will be a fact. So my table should be 30 rows and consist of 9 columns. The first column is going to contain a number, and the other 8 columns are going to contain one fact in each of the cells. If we get that right, then this is going to be a doddle. If you get that wrong, then you're going to have to play around with Excel and try to get that. But the prompt that I'm going to supply you, that you can obviously change, you can change the topic and stuff, and you can change the number of shorts that you want to create. But as long as you pretty much stick to that prompt, then you will get a table that you can pretty much cut and paste into the next tool that we're going to use after we've generated these facts. So, okay, let's head over to DeepSeek. And we're going to click on this second link down here. And we're going to enter our prompt in here. We're going to make sure that DeepSeek R1 is selected. I've already copied the prompt to my clipboard, so I'm going to do Control V. Let's just clean this up a little bit. So it says list 30 sets of facts about JavaScript. That would be helpful for beginners. Each set should contain 8 facts. Display the output. I spelled the word output correctly. Set should contain 8 facts. Display the output in a table with each row containing 8 columns. The columns should contain 1 fact. There should be 30 rows. So hopefully, DeepSeek should be able to create this table for us. Let's see what it does. So I was thinking about it. So it started to list the different facts. Just thinking about the rows. Each row should have 8 different facts. Now it's listing out the rows. Row 2. Continuing this way for 30 rows. So it knows it has to do it for 30 rows. If this takes too long, I'll stop the video and I can restart the video once it's created the table. 27. Here we go. So this is the output that we need to have. So it's going to have one row with facts going along the top, and if I use the scroll bar, which I won't at the moment because it's busy trying to churn this out, there should be 8 facts along the top, and hopefully we'll get 30 rows down here. Okay, I stopped the video. Welcome back. So let me just recap on what happened. It produced this table, and the facts run along the top, and the rows obviously are one below the other. But I counted only 24, so I went back to Deepseek and I said the table only has 24 rows. I'll put the remaining 6, and so it had a little think, and it said I've miscounted. So Deepseek is not perfect. It couldn't count up to 30, which is a bit worrying. But anyway, it admitted that it only output 24 rows, and then it apologized and said that okay, here are the remaining 6. Now, I wish it hadn't done that, but it has. But I need to get both these tables into a CSV file. So I'm going to say so I'm hoping it'll allow me to it will create a comma delimited text file. So let's see what it does here. It might not be able to create a file, but it'll output it should output the file in the manner it's doing. So here you can see the facts run along top, fact 1 to 8, and then each fact is separated by a comma, and we can just use this either this copy function or the download function. So I'll use the download function so we can save it off to one side, and we can use it in the next tool that we're going to use in order to create these bulk short videos for YouTube. Okay, so that took a bit of time, and it's managed to list out all the 30 facts. The 30 rows of 8 facts. It's got 2 buttons here: copy or download, and then it's also given instructions down here. Copy the entire CSV content above, save it to JavaScript underscore facts.csv, open Excel, Google Sheets, or any other CSV viewer. Let me know if you need any more help. At the moment, we don't need any more help, I don't think, from Deepseek. We're eternally grateful, and that has managed to finally create these 30 rows. So I'm going to do download, and I'm just going to leave it as a txt file at the moment. I'll change the extension later. So now we've got all the facts. We are going to use a website called Canva, canva.com, and we're going to use this website in order to create our design our video template. So if you do a Google search for Canva and select the very first result returned, click on that. We're going to use a feature called bulk creation. This feature is only available for paid subscribers, but Canva does have a 30-day free trial. So if you go ahead and sign up for that free trial, you can use the premium features. For the premium features, you'll have to enter your debit or credit card details. But as I say, Canva does give you a 30-day free trial, and if you cancel your subscription before that 30-day free trial expires, then you won't get charged at all. And to be honest, that's what I've done. So after signing up, the first thing we're going to do is click on this TikTok video button here. And the reason we select TikTok is because it produces our design in this portrait mode. And on here we are going to add some controls. The first thing we're going to do is add a text box. So we're going to click on text, and then we're going to select heading. And I can use these tools down here to drag and reposition my heading. I'm going to just move this up slightly. And also I'm going to change the font. So I can change the font, the type of font here. I can change the size of the font. I can change the color, and I can make the font bold, italic, underline, etc. So I'm going to change. I always seem to prefer Times Roman, so I'm going to change that to Times. I'm going to make the font slightly smaller because I'm going to be typing something quite long in here, so I'm hoping it fits on one line. And I'm going to say Java script tutorial. Okay, cool. I'm going to make this bold and see if I can't get this on one line. Excellent, that's good. JavaScript tutorial. Okay, the next thing I need to do is I'm going to add text boxes, and I need 8 of these because I've got 8 facts. And I'm going to use a subheading to add these, and I'm going to just call them, let me change the font type again. Just call them fact 1 and go down to fact 8. So fact 1. I'm going to make this slightly bigger, actually, it's too small. That's fact 1, and I need 8 of these, so I'm going to do Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and as I go along, I'm just going to change it from fact 1 to fact 2. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is, if we look down here, our video at the moment is only going to run for 5 seconds. We're going to have to increase this runtime, and we're going to increase this to 56 seconds. So it's going to be less than 60 seconds. It has to be less than 60 seconds in order for it to be a YouTube short for YouTube. And the reason I'm going to have this run into 56 seconds is because we've got 8 facts, and I'm going to have each of those 8 facts on screen for about 7 seconds. So 8 times 7 is about 56. So I've got 56 seconds. So we've extended that to 56 seconds. And now what we need to do is click on each of these facts and reduce the runtime of these to the 7 seconds. So it doesn't have to be exact. So 6.9 will be fine, but 7 is better. 7 seconds for fact 1, so that's going to be on screen for 7 seconds, and we need to do the same for all the other facts. So I'm going to do the same for fact 2, and I'm going to drop fact 2 in just after fact 1 finishes. So fact 1 is going to be on screen for 7 seconds, it's going to disappear, and then fact 2 is going to appear. And we need to do that for all the other facts. Okay, so we've got all our facts one after the other. And it's looking good so far, but we've still only got a white background here, so we need to fix that. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a video to this background. And in order to do that, we're going to use a really cool website. It's called Pixabay. Pixabay. If you do a Google search for that and just click on the first result returned. This is a cool website because it allows you to download license free videos, music, illustrations, photos, lots of different stuff, sound effects. So we are going to, firstly, we're going to find a video which is going to be suitable for our JavaScript programming. So obviously I'm going to search for programming, see if we can come up with any decent videos. And immediately it comes with about 170 odd. I'm going to be mindful of not having a really busy one like this one because I'm going to be displaying facts, which is text, and if it's got scrolling text behind it, it's going to be really unreadable. So we're going to use maybe that one looks okay, not too busy. Maybe there's a better one if I scroll down slightly. That's too simple. That's too bright. I'm going to go with this one. Download. Okay, that's downloaded. Jump back to Canva. Go to my downloads folder. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Upload into Canva. That's the video I've just downloaded, I think. Cool. I think this is a lot better because we can see the text properly. And I should still have all my facts. 1 to 8. I've got my title at the top. Excellent, cool. So now we've got a video. We've got our facts. We're going to add some music. So I'm going to go back to Pixabay. And this time we're going to search for some music. We do that by clicking this music button over here. And I'm going to say technology. The good thing about Pixabay, a lot of the stuff is free, and you can also preview the music before you download it. So, okay, I'm just going to use that one. I'm mindful of the fact that this video is running on quite long, so I'm going to download this, and it's gone down to my downloads folder. And again, we need to upload this into Canva. So we go back to Canva. I go to the downloads, and the music file should be an MP3, so it's just there. Again, we upload this into Canva, and we let that status bar go across. Cool. So once we have it uploaded into Canva, we can place this on our timeline. Just there. And we have to ensure that it stretches for the whole length of the video. You can preview this. Fact 1 should change to fact 2 just shortly. Fact 2. Excellent. Cool. So now we are on the business end of this video, in that I'm gonna show you how to create those all those videos in one go. And the first thing we need to do is find that CSV file that Deepseek or ChatGPT created for us. I put mine down here in downloads, and we need to open this up in Excel or a similar program. I'm going to use OpenOffice's Calc. If you haven't used OpenOffice, I would definitely recommend you download and install these apps, because they are totally free and they are just as powerful as anything that Microsoft has produced in their Microsoft Office. So here, when we attempt to open this CSV file, it's presented us with this form. It's correctly guessed at the fact that we have a file that is separated by commas, which is correct. And we can view down here to see if there's any issues. We should have 8 columns, fact 8. Yeah, cool. That all looks okay to me. I'm going to do okay. And that's our file. So these are all the facts that Deepseek created for us. We need to copy all of this. So Control C to copy. Head back over to Canva, and we're going to use these apps, the apps feature over here, and the one we're looking for is bulk create. So go ahead and click that, and then we need to click the enter data manually button. When we select that, then we're presented with this small table, and if we click in the top left hand cell over here, it selects everything, and then we're going to do Control V to paste the data in, and we're going to do done. Excellent. So we've imported our data in, and now what we need to do is connect the data to these text boxes that we created. So click on the first text box, and then click these 3 dots up here, and then in this menu look for the menu item called Connect Data. Clicking that presents us with a selection that we can make. So I'm going to select fact 1 for text box fact 1. Okay, so I've hooked up fact 1 from the data to our text box, and we need to do that for fact through to 8. So if we click on fact 2, go up to the 3 dots again, connect data, and select fact 2. You need to do this for all of these, and do it nice and slow so you don't make a mistake. Fact 3 with 3, clicking on fact 4, connect data, fact 4, fact 5, two more left, oh, fact 6, cool, connect data, fact 7, and lastly fact 8, connect data, fact 8. Next, we're going to drag all of these facts and we're going to place them up one on top of each other. So I'm going to take fact 8, I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to do the same. Oops, come on. Okay, once you're happy with the position of the facts, then click this button down here called Continue. And this says it's going to generate 30 designs. Go ahead and create that. And there we are. All our designs have been created. If we want to, we can do a quick preview of these by clicking this play button here. Let's just do that quickly. Okay, that seems to be working as intended. So as this goes along, we can see that our facts are changing, which is exactly what we wanted. And the only thing left to do now is download our 30 videos, and we do that by clicking this share button in the top right hand corner here. So if we click that, and then we click on this download button here, and then all of these default values I tend to leave as they are. So it's going to create MP4 videos, and the quality of the video is going to be 1080p, which is HD. And then the only thing we have to remember to do on this page is to ensure that we've clicked this checkbox here, download pages as separate files. And then we just click the download button. And this will take a few minutes because it's going to create those 30 videos. It's going to create a .zip file, and it'll place all of those videos within that .zip. You'll have to copy that into a separate folder, and then if you do a right click on the .zip file, you can do extract, and you'll be able to extract those videos. Okay, after you've extracted those videos, then you can just go ahead and upload the videos that you would normally do in YouTube. If you're thinking of uploading to more than one platform, so for instance, if you want to upload into YouTube and TikTok and Insta, then there are online tools available. There is a website called later.com, and this site has tools that allow you to automate the process of uploading videos, and it allows you to upload to numerous different platforms, and it also allows you to create schedules. So you can create a schedule whereby you can release one video per day to various different platforms, or 2 videos a day to a number of different platforms. So it allows you to schedule your releases. The only real downside of later.com is that they will charge you £25 a month. They do a 14-day trial period, but obviously if you forget to cancel your subscription within that 14 days, then you will get charged that £25 a month. For myself, because I'm only really uploading into YouTube, then it's not a big task for me to upload a short video every day, or 2 videos a day, because it doesn't take long for those videos to upload. So those videos have downloaded, and I am going to end the video here. I hope you have found this video to be helpful. If you have, please do consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.